Hey everybody, it's Jennifer, and today I want to do a full day wear test of the new foundation from Juvia'S place. This is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation, and I have mine in 740 Marisol, which I'm pretty sure is the lightest shade. So this just comes in a little tube. The color is really cute. It's like a little coral shade, and I've actually not tried anything from Juvia'S place before, so this is gonna be fun. So, let's see. Radiant, long-lasting, creamy, and comfortable. Our Second Skin Creamy Foundation offers a smooth application with soft, natural, and soft matte finish to give a flawless coverage. Great formula to even out the complexion, refine skin texture, and erase blemishes, maintaining the initial finish throughout the day. Suitable for all skin types, including sensitive and oily skin. This has no parabens, oils, or cyclopentasiloxylene. I don't know what that word is. So, yeah. It says directions. Apply product with a wet beauty sponge or a synthetic makeup brush with sweeping and buffing motions all over the face. And then it says full coverage, so you know for sure it's full coverage. And I end up using the Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge Dampened and the Sigma F8. If you would like to see how this foundation applies and wears throughout the day, just continue watching. So yeah, I'm so trash at intros. I really need to work on it. But if you do enjoy this video while you're watching, give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. When we hit 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a giveaway for you guys, and always, of course, follow me on Instagram. It's always linked down below. I feel like I've said always and channel excessively in this intro, but it's fine. So yeah, if you want to see how this wears, just continue watching. Okay, so we're just gonna jump right into this video. I'm going to take off my rings because I don't want to get all this makeup on them. I'm going to start with the Milani Prime Correct Facial Primer, and I'm gonna do everything but the foundation the exact same way I normally would to give the foundation an honest shot. So this foundation does claim to be full coverage, and we're definitely going to be testing it because I have severely red skin just all on my own. I'm having some breakout issues. I like the packaging so far, so that's always good. I have not swatched this. I hate myself. I was really squeezing it. There's definitely a cover on it, so you guys be sure to take that off or you look like an idiot on the internet once again. Alright, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Beauty Sponge Dampened. I'm going to take just a little bit of it to start out with, and this might be a little pale on me. You know what? I'm not a big fan right off the bat. This is just not working out very well for me. It's kind of just it's pulling out dry patches that I was not even aware I had. Oh my god, it looks terrible on my nose. I mean, it does white out your lips. That was something you were looking for. I'm actually going to do this side of my face with my Sigma F80 kabuki brush, and maybe this will go a little bit better. I am just all around not having a good makeup day, it would appear. Okay, so you do have to work pretty fast with this foundation. Where I had it dotted right here, it's just kind of in a ball. Like it won't blend out. Okay, so off of one little layer, this, in my opinion, is not full coverage. The shade is actually pretty close to my natural skin tone. Before I dog it, let me try a very light second layer with my brush, just on the spots where I think I need a little bit more coverage, which is pretty much my whole face. I am not going to touch my nose again because I did my nose with my sponge, and my nose visibly is like textured and it's dry looking. Okay, so a little bit of this does go a long way. I will give it that. I definitely prefer it with a brush, which is freaking weird. I always want to use a beauty sponge. Oh God, I did my nose again, not thinking about it. Oh, Jesus, help us. Second layer is on. I guess I'm just gonna cancel out my lips today. I never really do that. What is this? This looks ridiculous. Anyway, so just first impressions right now. This is super dry. I exfoliated before. I'm gonna put some of this on my ear a little bit because wow. Okay, anyway. This just first impression is very dry and cakey looking. Like from the distance that my camera is from my face, I think it looks pretty good in my viewfinder, but like from where my mirror is, which is not very far from my camera, this looks like trash. It's a little tacky. Excuse my nails, by the way. It's a little tacky, but I just can't get over how dry my nose looks, and I still have redness peeking through on my cheeks. I was hoping maybe if I went over it with my sponge, it would kind of sink it into my skin a little bit, but it's really not. It's kind of just sitting there aggressively bad. Anyway, so first impressions right off the bat, this is a super dry foundation. This was claimed to be one of the new like super full coverage foundations. I don't think so. I'm just not a fan of it off the bat, but I'm going to finish up my face makeup and I will be back here in just a second and we'll talk more. Okay, so I'm back. The rest of the products I used on my face, I used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Swan. Then I did a little bit of cream contour with the Wet n Wild contour stick in Call Me Maple. I set my face down, even though I have dry skin and this foundation is very clearly super dry on me, I have to set down my face or I just don't feel normal, so I use the Maybelline Fit Me. For bronzer and contour, I used the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Sunset Striptease, and then I highlighted with the Wet n Wild I'm So Lit Loose Highlighter because, well, I needed something to save the day because this is not going well for me. So I thought I would do the setting spray on screen. I was planning on using the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extending Spray, but now I'm going to actually go in with the Milani Make It Dewy spray to hopefully help my face. So oh shit. Okay, Might have applied too much. Jesus help me. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna sit here for a minute and hopefully this dries a little. God, that looks terrible. Okay, so I'm going to stamp in my setting spray a little bit because I literally just look like a greasy mess. I haven't used that in so long. And well, now I remember why. So I'm just kind of patting that in. I look pretty freaking gross now. Not that I didn't look gross before. Okay, and lastly, just a wrap up for first impression. This is super drying. It's not actually as full coverage as some of my other foundations. I definitely had to build this up a lot more. It is showing all of my redness is still peeking through. My skin looks ridiculously dry, and then I put that setting spray over it, which apparently is shit too, and it just looks greasy now. So that's just awesome. It looks like the weirdest combination of dry and greasy I've ever seen in my life. On my viewfinder, it looks fine, really. I just look a little shinier than I normally would, but in person, this is rough. I'll be back here in a few hours to do a check-in, and I'll try to be in natural lighting, but right now this is not my jam whatsoever. So I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. Okay guys, so there's a train. I swear to God, my life. Okay, so anyway, this is this foundation out in natural light. You can see all of my texture. My nose looks so freaking dry. It's so textured, and you can see like every little thing on my skin. But I mean, the shade is fine. That's always good. Yeah, so I just wanted to throw in a clip of me in natural lighting with this foundation on, and I will be back here in a few hours for another check-in of how this is wearing throughout the day. Okay, so I've had this foundation on for about 4.5 hours. I took off my lashes, and it's just not the best. I think it looks better than when I first applied it. I think it's definitely warmed up to my skin, but I still don't really like it. And also, fun little update, the eyeshadow is just horrific. It's creasing everywhere. It's not very good. But overall, this isn't terrible. It just needs a few hours, I think, to warm up to your skin all the way. But, I'm not really getting any creases or anything, but my nose still looks terrible, and under my eye looks tragic. But maybe, I think I'm gonna wear this again without doing my eyes first, because that always kind of messes me up. But it's just not my favorite. I have foundations that I like way more than this, but this is a 4-hour check-in, and I'll be back in, you know, another 4 hours for the 8-hour check-in, and then I'm gonna wash my face. I thought this would be a great time to do another foundation check-in, because I am technically being blinded, but I'm in natural lighting. So this is what the foundation is looking like. Now that I've started to sweat a little bit, the redness is coming through very badly on my cheeks. Now that I've gotten a little hot, a little heated, my redness is coming. Jesus Christ, every time I look over, all I can see is just, oh, it's fine. Anyway, I look super glistening and greasy, and that ain't my highlight, yo. And my redness is coming through really badly. It's breaking apart, and like right here beside my nostril is like caked up. I'll check back in at the end of the night, which is in about 2 hours or so. I wanted to leave this on for at least 8 hours. But as of right now, y'all, this ain't going very good for me. I'm just not a fan of it. I have foundations that cost half the price of this that are so much better, and on the same side I have foundations that are the same price or more expensive that are better. So I don't think it's necessarily a great bargain. You know, $20 is kind of right in the middle, you know. Like drugstore is like 10 to 15, and high end ranges from probably, like, I would say from like 30 to like up 30 and over. So this isn't necessarily it's definitely affordable, but it's not like, you know, a drugstore priced foundation. I know for sure I could find something way better that is cheaper, that works well with my skin. I don't know if I said it either. I have dry combo skin. It's more on the dry side. The only place I ever really get oily is like right here in my T-zone, just on my forehead though. So in my opinion, this is not worth it, but I will check back in at the end of the night and we'll do our final thoughts. So bye guys. Okay guys, so I'm just now leaving my work. Had a good visit, and I have to say this foundation, it's shit. It's 8 o'clock right now, so I've had it on for 8 hours. It's greasy and it's like caked into my like nose. It's like on the sides of my nose. It's very greasy. It's not luminous, it's grease. All of my little acne spots are showing through, so maybe I just need to work with it. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and say that I probably just need to work with it a little differently. But first impression, I do not like this foundation. I have so many other ones that perform way better, but it's fine. It said it was long wearing, full coverage, and oil free, like shine free and all that, and I have to disagree with all of it. Normally when I have on a full face like this and it's not like a filming day, like if I'm going to work or something like that, I have on my foundation for over 12 hours. So after 8 hours and I've not really done anything but drive, this is a little ridiculous. So it's a thumbs down from me. Maybe if you have drier skin than mine, and like I said, I used all of my regular products. I didn't use anything else new on my face except for the foundation, and this is just ridiculous. So I just look greasy and gross. And even the girls at work were commenting. And on top of that, these eyeshadows are shit too. They're creasing everywhere. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to wash my face and be done with this day. So thumbs down for me for the Juvia'S place. I am magic. So bye guys. Don't forget, if you liked this video while you were watching, to give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You should definitely follow me on Instagram. It's linked down below, and I think that's it. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye!